Somebody said to me the other day, "You're the most famous person in the world by far." I said, "No, I'm not. No, I'm not." They said, "Yes, you are." I said, "No." They said, "Who's more famous?" I said, and above all else, we know this. In America, we don't worship government, we worship God. We want to see prayers before football games if they want to give prayers. We will not allow the government to censor sermons, to restrict the free speech of our pastors and our preachers and the people that we most respect. You know, Cardinal Dolan and I have some things in common. For instance, we both run impressive properties on Fifth Avenue. Of course, his is much more impressive than mine. That's because I built mine with my own beautifully formed hands. While his was built with the hands of God, and nobody can compete with God. Is that correct? Nobody, right? I do recognize that I come into this event with a little bit of an advantage. I know that so many of you already have a place in your heart for a guy who started out as a carpenter working for his father. I was a carpenter working for my father. True. Not for a long period of time, but for about 3 weeks. And God has now spared my life. It must have been God, thank you. Not once, but twice. There are those that say he did it because Trump is going to turn this state around. He's going to turn this country around. He's going to make America great again. And maybe. These encounters with death have not broken my will. They've only hardened my resolve to use my time on earth to make America great again for all Americans, to put America first. In the end, we do not answer to bureaucrats in Washington. We answer to God in heaven. Our religious liberty is enshrined in the very First Amendment in the Bill of Rights. The American founders invoked our Creator 4 times in the Declaration of Independence. Our founding fathers did a tremendous thing when they built America on Judeo-Christian values. Now that foundation is under attack, perhaps as never before.
Great pleasure to see President Donald Trump safe. And if I may, before the benediction, give you this promise. You're going to be so blessed. You're going to be tired of being blessed. I guarantee it.
And I have been with President Trump in the Oval Office a couple of times where we prayed with him and for him. And whenever someone says, "Can we pray for you, Mr. President?" he always welcomes it. I've been with a lot of different politicians, and I'll often say, "Can I pray for you?" And not all of them are as open to that as others are. But I can say in the case of President Trump, he always bows his head. He wants that prayer. People have asked me, is he a Christian? Only God knows what he is. But I'll tell you this much. He's publicly acknowledged Jesus Christ. Masks, no masks, everything, you can do all you want, but you know, you still need help from the boss. We need help from the boss. Yeah, we need help. It's all right to say. Now, they'll criticize me for that. How dare he say that? How dare he say that? No, I'll say it. I'll say it. Somebody said to me the other day, "You're the most famous person in the world by far." I said, "No, I'm not. No, I'm not." They said, "Yes, you are." I said, "No." They said, "Who's more famous?" I said, "Jesus Christ." I'm not having any arguments. Jesus Christ. My administration will always support and defend your religious liberty. We must make America pray again. Merry
Christmas.